is my city. This is my home.
I guess the way that I look at food is family. So many times we gather around because of food, and we get to share memories. And I just remember, always growing up, and these events were based around what we were eating at the time. I mean, in the summers, we do barbecue. In the winters, we do tamales. We do all kinds of different, dishes. So food is just a time where, the way that I look at food is you can just get together, hang out, and create memories.
For me, it's the passion. What does it mean for you, Carlos? For me, it's more of the joy and the reward of hearing somebody say, "Hey, your stuff is pretty good." I mean, it feels good to hear that. So, I mean, it's rewarding. Growing up, my dad cooking, barbecuing all the time. I always see him do that. He would do tacos in the morning where he worked at. And after he passed, it's like something I just wanted to do full time. And just got into it. And I guess for me, my grandfather, he would always cater breakfast tacos. He would do the same thing, catering. And then, my mom, every Christmas, she always does her tamales. So she would always do catering. And I guess, I just kind of picked up on that. Same thing with him, about with his dad. It's like we were both raised and we grew up in that environment. And, I guess it just rubbed off on us.
I think the biggest thing is you got to be honest with yourself, and honestly, I'm competitive with myself. I can go and try to compare myself to other people, but I don't think that's going to get the best out of me. What I want to do is put quality food. I want people to stop by and say, man, this barbecue tastes good. If they compare it, that's their choice to compare. I choose not to. I think Austin is big enough for, several different types of food and several different types of barbecue. And I'm thankful for everybody that's come by and trying mine, and hopefully they'll continue to come by. What I definitely want to do is continue to grow and experiment and do different things. I mean, I've got a lot of Tex-Mex background. I'm not necessarily calling myself Tex-Mex barbecue. What I'd probably end up doing later on is calling myself, Central Texas barbecue and more, because I do have different inspirations. Like today, for example, I'm not Puerto Rican, but my wife is Puerto Rican. And some of the people haven't tried those dishes before. So we got arroz con gandules right now, which is a Puerto Rican rice. So definitely want to branch out and not limit myself. So I think right now calling myself a barbecue restaurant trailer is kind of where I'm at, but that's definitely not the limits. In the future, we plan on doing all types of different foods, from steaks to fish. I mean, I definitely am adventurous. Definitely have to hone in on our base and make sure that our barbecue is top notch, which we use all top quality products, prime. We're not a fast food type barbecue at all, even though we're out of a trailer. We just want to bring quality food with quality ingredients.
Yeah, the most inspirational figure of cooking in my family would definitely be my grandfather, Papa Paul. Rest in peace. Growing up, spending the summers in Odom, going there, and he would be up till 4 or 5 in the morning cooking briskets on his huge pit, and that was something that was just like, that I always remember, like folklore. Him up 4 in the morning having a couple beers. I'd stay up with him sometimes, and as I grew older, I remember like running into him in between. Like they had a little wash space, like a little washroom where the washer and dryer were in between. And I remember running into him, and he was up at 4 or 5 in the morning, like, what are you doing, Grandpa? He's like, look at these briskets.
I told Carlos to keep it local.
Yeah.
My biggest goal was to do brick and mortar. That's ultimately what I want to do a brick and mortar. And we've talked about this, start off like this, eventually open up a restaurant, but we were looking more into a brew pub. So, you know, Carlos can brew the beer, I'll work on the food, work together. Yeah, I've home brewed for about 10 years, so, you know, I'm not saying I know everything about brewing beer, but, you know, the guys here at Tuo could give us some advice. We were helping each other out, you know. When they have these events, we're here, and, you know, between me and Danny, we have a lot of family and friends, and we've brought a lot of people here, and especially his family. He's got his family's been here a lot. So if you haven't been out here to Tuo Brewery, come on. It's the first and only brewery in Buda, and once you're here to have a beer, come to the food trailer and have something to eat.
I don't wanna be like you. I just wanna be like one. Pinstripe 4-5, feeling like Jordan did 9-4. I don't wanna be like you. I just wanna be like me. ATS gon' take it to the top in the story, nigga. We might see.